Councilmember Andres, your question is, what do you think is the biggest issue facing Johns Creek and why? What would be your approach to this issue and why do you think that would work?
Okay, let me just read back the question. So you asked me, what do I think the greatest issue to Johns Creek is and why? And what would my approach be to solve it and why?
Yes.
Okay. I think the largest issue that's affecting Johns Creek right now is the review of our comprehensive land use plan, because that changes or sets up the schematic for what Johns Creek is going to be for another 10 years. So we started this process a year early, and there's a group that's been looking at it, and it's critical that residents get involved in the process because it's going to establish the zoning map of what our city is going to be. So why is that important? Because that's what's going to create our identity. That's where we're going to be able to have new development, redevelopment, and this will be the roadmap for that. And it also entails, as we've asked for it to be with it, the transportation plan as well. Because we know congestion is a nightmare. And what's critical about the comprehensive land use plan is that from a transportation perspective, there are three things that work against us. Number one, the infrastructure was never put in place to begin with for Johns Creek, so we're constantly trying to catch up. Number two, our neighborhoods are not interconnected, so you only have a handful of arteries to get around. And number three, we're basically a peninsula, because there are only a handful of ways to get over the river. So based on the comprehensive land use plan and that is identified, and then the transportation, they go hand in hand. The approach to correct all of this is, number one, to have this group that's looking from a citizen perspective, the land use plan, and truly looking at the map as a city. And it's going to require your input to look at it, to understand your area as well as the city, because it's our city. And at the same time, from a transportation perspective, there are three things. Number one, there's a transportation task force that's looking for unique ways to be able to affect transportation, working with the schools, working with businesses to get folks out of their cars, as well as Councilman Chris Coughlin's been working with Waze and Google to be able to get carpooling through those, and he's working with the municipalities. Number two, putting in smart operational improvements. And then number three, going back to looking at the larger issues of transportation, truly identifying the issue, setting the benchmarks, and then working towards accomplishing those goals.